ChatGPT has revolutionized the world, but in this video, I'm going to show you 3 simple tools that anybody can use that supercharges ChatGPT so it can save you hundreds of hours. Buckle up. If you haven't used ChatGPT, there's one thing that's very annoying. You have to continuously ask it questions when you put an initial prompt in. This means A, you literally have to know what to ask it, and B, you have to write the question, which takes time. But what if you could set up ChatGPT so it knew what questions to ask itself and it can complete an entire task? Well, that's what we call Auto GPT, where ChatGPT recursively asks itself questions to complete a specific task. With this, you can set up your own AI robots to complete tasks for you. I'm going to show you 3 different tools. Each tool progressively more and more powerful. And then at the end, I'm going to show you exactly how I use this in my business to save hundreds of hours each week. Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, I'm Austin, aka Mac and Cheesy, and make sure to hit the like button so this video can get to more people. And if you have any questions on how you can use AI to help automate your day-to-day, leave a comment below and I'll make sure to provide some guidance. So the first tool is called Agent GPT, and the URL can be found in the description below. And this tool is very simple to use. Basically, when you land, it's asking you to add a name of the ChatGPT bot you want to create and the goal that this bot has. So remember, when we're using this, it will continuously ask ChatGPT prompts to get to a final goal or mission. So think creatively, like what goal do you want your AI robot to do? If you could hire somebody to help you out in your day-to-day, what would you do? So for me, I like eating very healthy. I like eating very strict. So for this demo, I'm gonna get myself a nutritionist. Let's just call it save time and the goal. Create a meal plan for Monday through Friday that is healthy. And for the sake of this, let's just say it's gluten-free. I only want to eat 2 meals a day, lunch and dinner. As you know, we fast until the middle of the day. Let's deploy this bad boy. So as this is running, but it's asking itself continuous questions. So it's adding tasks. Research gluten-free meal options that are healthy. Okay, it's coming. Create a list of meal options for lunch and dinner from Monday through Friday. Added task. Organize a meal plan to ensure a balance of nutrients and variety throughout the week. What do we have to complete to actually put this together? And what questions do we have to ask to get to the final answer? It's going, that's the idea. On the right, you can see as it's progressing through each of these tasks. So for the sake of the demo, right, it has completed this. Create a menu plan for Monday through Friday, incorporating the gluten-free meal options provided. So Monday, lunch, dinner, Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. So let's recap. We went to Agent GPT. We created a name of a bot. You can name it whatever you want, and we gave it a goal. It then repeatedly asked questions to complete the goal. So this is our first tool. Anybody could have done this. Let's go to our second tool, and it's called God Mode. And I'm starting from an entirely fresh browser just to show that this is literally the experience you'll have. So when you go to God Mode, it's going to ask you, what do you want to do? For this, I just had my nutritionist. I'm planning a trip to Buenos Aires. Let's sign a vacation planner while we're at it. Okay, so I hit launch and it's going to ask me to sign it. And you can sign it with Google, GitHub, Twitter, whatever you want. I'm going to use my OpenAI key. So once I hit done, it's now going through and it's launching. So it's going to actually suggest I ask questions. So, okay, cool, awesome. Let's launch it. So now it knows what tasks it's to do. It just asked me, it allowed me to like provide feedback on the tasks that it was setting. So, okay, a little bit more hands-on. So now it has its thoughts, it has its reasoning. So it's giving me insight into why it's doing what it's doing. And I actually have the ability to approve the plan or not approve the plan. In this case, I'm going to approve the plan, and I'm actually going to go down here, automatically approve for 10 minutes. So I don't actually have to click approve. So now as it's progressing through, very similar to the first tool, it'll now go through and answer these questions and find the answers for me. As this is running, here is the recommended hotels that it told me to go to. I should go to the example hotel, location, Palermo. It's got a pool, a gym, a spa. Here's a guest review. I guess I'm going there when I go to Buenos Aires. Let's go to the third tool. The tool is called Auto GPT, and this is as low level as it can get. What I'm showing right now is actually the GitHub repo for Auto GPT. You can see the total number of forks, total number of stars. This is the foundational code that is running. And I'm going to go through this quickly because this may not apply to a lot of people, and you can find other videos on how to fully integrate this. But basically, you can download and run the exact code that's going on in the background of some of these other tools. In this GitHub at the bottom, if you scroll down, you'll see ways to actually implement it, like a quick start. So you get the API key, you download the latest release, and you follow the installation instructions. So you follow all this. This is linked in the description, but the final product is something that looks a lot like this. Now, after installing the code AutoGPT on your local and configuring everything, the point of this demo isn't to showcase how to set that up, but instead to showcase the tool itself. This actually runs AutoGPT on your local computer, and very similar to the others, it asks what's the name. So let's call it Mac and Cheesy's. We already had our trip advisor, we had our nutrition advisor. Now let's actually use it for helping me create content. Content guru coach, and then the goal. So it's like, okay, Mac and Cheese's content guru coach is here. I'm at your service. For example, an AI design, describe the role. So my AI is the top AI content creator in the planet. The sole goal is to help Mac and Cheesy come up with content ideas for AI. What's the goal one? Come up with 5 YouTube ideas revolved around AI. Goal 2, come up with the titles for these 5 AI videos. Come up with SEO optimized descriptions. Those are the 3 goals. So now it's actually running on my local machine, and now it's helping me create content. It just returned the first command, and it wants itself to ask, I think we should start by doing a Google search to gather inspiration for AI video ideas. Google search is a quick and efficient way to gather information. So I'm going to run this, and it's going to start searching and looking for different ideas. Oh, boom, geez. So now I have a content creator job. So within the course of this video, I created a nutritionist, a travel planner, and somebody to help me with my content. I hired 3 different people for free in less than 6 minutes. I don't even know what it's doing right now. This thing literally has a mind of its own. Shit's wild. There's a reason the second tool was called God mode, because it's literally God mode. Don't share this with your competitors or anybody that you don't like, because this is just going to make their lives easier. And just like that, it came up with the ideas down here. Basically, it's crazy. Idea 1, AI in healthcare, how AI is revolutionizing healthcare, a comprehensive overview. Learning how AI is transforming the healthcare industry and improving patient outcomes. It's 2, AI in finance, AI in banking, transforming the way we manage our finances. 3, AI in education. 4, AI in entertainment. And it gives more and more details, and it's still running. I have to honestly turn this off before it goes too viral. Now, as I touched on in the open, how do I use these tools to help me save time every week? Well, I just kind of showcase that, right? Help me with planning my nutrition. Help me with actually planning travel. I go city to city. I was in Medellin, Colombia. I was in Mexico City. I'm in Miami now. I'll be in New York City next. It helps me plan things. So that saves time, right? Then I create a lot of content. So on content ideation, you saw in that last example, it was giving me YouTube concepts. So that helps me get to 80% of the way there. So now I have my nutritionist, I have my trip advisor, my travel planner, I have my content ideation. All of these things add up. So what I just showed were 3 exact ways that you can implement in your day-to-day on how you can use these tools to save hundreds of hours that I use myself. ChatGPT, AutoGPT, and tools like this are revolutionizing the world, and it allows you to create an AI employee in seconds that can complete tasks end to end without you doing anything. It is the future. And if you're on this channel, you are preparing for the AI revolution. Make sure to subscribe and check out our page for more.